And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester City taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Looking forward to today. Should be in for a good game. Let's hope we see a quick start for both teams and set the tempo for the rest of the match.
17, Kevin De Bruyne. 20,
Mahrez. And that pass could be troublesome. Sterling. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Well, fine use of the ball. And Bernardo Silva has it. And he's broken free. Can he find someone at the far post? Can they cover up? Set pieces can be so important. Let's see what City have been working on.
The crowd haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, have they, Derek? They need a goal here.
Well, the short corner routine. Cutting the ball back. Oh, a smart stop. Another corner. Thiago Silva. Pulisic now. Jorginho. Chance to take the lead. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here. So the corner played into the box and clearing it away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Chance to attack using width. Aguero takes the shot. A goal it is at long last. They've broken the deadlock.
Well, it's been so close this game. Tactics have played a part. Now they're going to have to change the tactics and see what happens. Well, I think the keeper's expecting power. He's expecting the laces to come right through that ball, but he just passes it into the net. A lovely, lovely finish.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, just listen to these City fans. The crowd very much behind the team right now. It's been a tough game, not long to go before they see this out.
Bernardo Silva. Went in strongly, decisively. Time is against Chelsea, but they can still battle back. Chilwell. Werner. Oh, showing excellent vision. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got enough on that to keep it out, but it's just come past him and he's unlucky, really.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, the happy times are back. The coach is more than delighted by his team's response.
N'Golo Kanté. Here's Kovacic. And taking it away. 1 minute remaining. Sterling crossing. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. And that is that. The 90 minutes have come and gone. Neither side holds the advantage. Hello everyone, for our coverage we've pitched up here in the Midlands of England. We're at the King Power Stadium. It's Leicester City up against Tottenham Hotspur. Kane. This looks threatening. Harry Kane. It could be up for grabs. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. This is Gareth Bale. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Not messing around with that clearance. Has the strength to hang on to it. Son! There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, here it is again. It's a better angle of it. He's leaning back, and that's why it goes so high. He's a little bit lucky. No, he won't care.
A chance to revisit the goal. Winks. Dele Alli. Promising move from Tottenham. Great ball from Dele Alli. Can they convert? And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really good passing move in the build-up. And then from there, the keeper had little chance. 2-on-1. Left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Vardy. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Good technique displayed. Tielemans. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, the referee has caught up with Eric Dyer, and he's shown him the yellow card.
Well, definitely a yellow card, Derek.
Oh, just over the top with a nicely played free kick.
Well, he'll have practiced that time and time again on the practice ground. Just over.
Nice switch of play. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Must be! It goes beggingly. That could have been their ticket back into the game.
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like this.
Cengiz Ünder. Well, there goes the final whistle, and really annoying for Leicester City and the fans. Not at the best, and 3 points dropped clean.
Well, it looks a pretty straightforward defeat in the end, but it was closer than that for me. It could have gone either way at one stage, but they'll be disappointed with no points today for sure.
Well, in typical fashion, Son carried out his duties efficiently. Lee, I wonder what you made of his performance.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium, and without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Arsenal, and they face Bournemouth. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front in this game. Played into the centre of the box. Well, did his job defensively. Thomas. Can he put it in? And how about that for a save? Thomas now. Well, they keep passing away. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now.
Well, finally the deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the opposition? Well, Derek, that tells you all you need to know about this group of players. Great team spirit, fantastic stuff. Well, you could see it coming, Derek. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and eventually found the space to finish it off.
A chance to revisit the goal. Dani Ceballos. That's a well-struck pass. Mastery of the passing game. Willian has someone to play it to. The goal was at his mercy, but he couldn't extend their lead.
2 goals up, the game will probably be over.
So there it is, the final whistle, and a satisfying outcome for Arsenal and their many fans around the world, Lee.
Yeah, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends. But they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result.
Well, Willian had plenty to say for himself. Lee, what would you have to say about the performance of this particular Brazilian?
Well, he's always a danger, isn't he? No more so when he grabbed that goal. He never disappoints me when I watch him. He's just too good, simple.
And hello to you from Hertfordshire. The venue for this game is Vicarage Road. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Watford taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one, Derek. Excite me. Come on, let's see some entertainment.
Fabinho. Firmino. And now Henderson. It has to be. And the danger is averted. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique. And oh, so close. Well, that's the frustration of a manager right there, watching his players come so close and being powerless to help.
Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Oh, good use of the ball. And he might be through here. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Well, as we see this again, Derek, it's easy to be critical, and I'll stress I've never been a goalkeeper, but surely he's got to do better than that. His mistake leads to the goal, no doubt about it. Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
Craig Cathcart. Nathaniel Chalobah here. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Firmino. Thiago. Oh, he's through here. Almost unbelievably, he's kept it out.
Well, I'm not sure how he's reached that. Just look at the stretch on that. A brilliant save.
And a short corner, let's see. And a good-looking ball. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a clever play to take the short corner and create a new angle for the cross. And that's a good header. Eye on the ball, concentration. It's a lovely finish.
Garner. Can they trouble the opposition this time? the keeper had to concentrate. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Well, Liverpool certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant performance.
Really well played pass. Salah sends it back. Still alive. It comes to absolutely nothing. Can they hit on the break?
Well, goalkeepers live a charmed life at times, but that was just brilliant. Really, really good goalkeeping.
Roberto Firmino. And fed forwards. Can he finish? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, as we see, it's a great cross, but what a finish. So hard to wait and be patient when the ball's dropping. He does everything right and finishes it off. A brilliant goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Andrew Robertson. Diogo Jota. And space for the cross. Incredible instinctive goalkeeping.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? But you have to praise his reflexes there.
The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory. Lee, your thoughts?
Well, being potent up front gives you a great chance in any game, and there was certainly that today. Sharp, clinical, and exciting to watch for sure.
We always have a suspicion Mo Salah will get high marks, and that applies to this contest, Lee Dixon.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
Hello and welcome wherever you're watching. This is Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. It is Everton up against Southampton.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. All that work in the week, all that chat in the dressing room, all that stops now. It's put your game face on, get down to it. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Number 6, Alan.
And it's with Long. Ings. Well, body in the way. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, here it is again, Derek. The keeper's already on his way. He just waits for him to move and then strokes it down the middle.
Corner kick played in. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, he knew what he was doing defensively with the concession of that throw-in. Ward-Prowse. Danny Ings now. Oh, showing excellent vision. Chance for Long. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily. But I have to say, after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Well, they keep passing away. Calvert-Lewin. Alan. Oh, tremendous vision. James Rodriguez prepared to fire. It's gone in here from James Rodriguez.
Well, he's not disappointed there. Bit of class. And here it is again. It's a great team passing move to set up the chance. And the finish, I can't tell you how hard that technique is. It's an absolute cracker.
Possession changes hands, the interception there. Richarlison. And now Duku. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, there it is! Unbelievable stuff from 2 down. They're right back in this.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net. The last 15 minutes, Everton have dominated possession, Derek. Someone needs to be brave now in order to go and win this game. Who's it going to be?
What can they do from here? Andre Gomes. Can they forge ahead? Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Derek, it's like the manager's scored. He's one of the players all of a sudden. Great stuff. Well, he's gone for pure power, and why not when you've got a rocket in your boot? What a strike.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Redmond. Shane Long. A fine reading of the situation. And that will be that, as the referee signals that this game is over. And 3 points for Everton. Precisely what their supporters wanted from it, Lee.
Well, it just shows you, Derek, my dad was right all those years ago. He said, Lee, play to the very end of every game, you never know. And there it is, the late winner to grab all 3 points.
In the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Lee.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands. We find ourselves at Molineux. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers, and they take on Fulham.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. The players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Attacking options appear plentiful. On the mark. Harrison Reed. Tete. Can they forge ahead? No, chance missed.
Well, it's a big opportunity squandered there. They'll be disappointed with that.
Jimenez. And Moutinho with it. He's got to score! And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, potential danger. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Harrison Reed.
Wolves' possession stats are brilliant. If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence. And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
Neto. In behind for him to chase. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here we see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then it's probably the easiest tap-in he will ever get. Lovely stuff.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Tete, he's in behind. On his own with only the keeper to beat, and still he's missed it.
Well, he had one thought, power. He should have thought composure.
Crossing possibilities. Decided to come in. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here's the replay, here's the value of crosses, and when they come in like this, almost teed up on a plate, he swings his boot at it, catches it, absolutely perfect. What a finish.
Well, there goes the final whistle, and a good day at the office for Wolves. 3 points gathered, Lee.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive up front. Their forwards really hit form today. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positively.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.
Stadium. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's West Ham United and they take on Norwich City.
Yeah, thanks Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
They do pass the ball with authority. They could nudge in front, but it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent positioning from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you. Well, it's deadlock. Could be a mistake. Could be a moment of magic. Surely someone will take this game by the scruff of the neck.
And that puts them in position. Antonio. He might be able to make it through. Beautifully struck and foiled only by the post, Lee.
Well, how close can you get? He's 3 inches away from scoring.
Oliver Skip. Careless in possession. Well, he likes to run at them. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here's the replay, and they do say a keeper should never be beaten in his near post, and he's made that error, and he's been punished. Big mistake for me. Well, just look at the reactions on the touchline. They just need to keep their composure now. This is far from over.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. He's got to have a go here. And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. And snuffing out the danger. And that will do it. The referee's whistle indicating that it's the end of the game, and West Ham get the victory. Their fans around the world will be delighted with this result, Lee.
Well, wins like that when there's nothing between the sides seem more valuable somehow. Really tight game that was.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he's always a danger, isn't he? No more so when he grabbed that goal. He never disappoints me when I watch him. He's just too good, simple.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Leeds United facing Burnley.
Hi, Derek, thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to start off the game really quickly. Really attack the opposition, put them on the back foot, see what comes of that. Hopefully we get a good game.
And space available inside. Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way wide there.
That's a lovely ball. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Westwood. In search of space. Well, that was anything but a textbook header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. Just caught you off the top of his head, really.
Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, the keeper will be frustrated. He thought he'd saved it. He's so unlucky there. It's a good angle from him as well, but it's in the back of the net.
Let's have another view of that goal.
Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
Over it comes. Retaining possession proving difficult. Can they hit on the break? End product or not? He's in here. There it is, 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging for someone to get on the end of it. And then it just gets better and better from there. Superb, softly passing the volley into the net. Lovely goal.
Couldn't keep the ball. It looks promising. Mateusz Klich. And it's played into the centre. Well, the header didn't exactly go to plan.
Well, I'm not sure what he did there when he caught it on the top of his head, but whatever he did, it was a poor attempt.
Charlie Taylor. And he's through here. Surely. And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage, and this is not over. Not yet, anyway.
Well, here is the replay. It's a good goal, isn't it? It gives them a glimmer of hope, but you have to say, they haven't been good enough today. I think it's too little, too late, Derek.
So the referee blows for full time, and I'll tell you what, not a great day at the office for Leeds United. They've lost the game, no points picked up, Lee.
Well, I guess they might feel a little hard done by today's result. Not a great deal between the two teams, but that winning goal will have knocked the stuffing out of this lot, I can tell you that.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positively.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
Hello to you from the south coast of England. The venue for this game is the Amex Stadium. It's Brighton and Hove Albion up against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Looking forward to today. Should be in for a good game. Let's hope we see a quick start from both teams. Set the tempo for the rest of the match.
Now the delivery. Now the pressure from his opponent was telling. March. He's managed to lose his marker. Wonderful chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Wow, what technique when the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
McCarthy, are you? This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, his angles were all right. His reactions were superb. Great goalkeeping.
Trossard. March. Now in possession, Trossard. Oh, good vision. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
And here it is again. It's a great team passing move to set up the chance. And the pressure comes as he knew it would, but it's the strength that impresses me. It's a great goal in the end. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
Corner kick played in. Luka Milivojevic. And there it is, the final whistle. Reasons to be cheerful for fans of the Seagulls around the world. Lee, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, when the lead was extended to a 2-goal margin, you could almost hear the sigh of relief from their supporters, and the manager too.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
Possession changing hands. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And now waiting to pounce. And the ball is loose. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Well, here's the replay. The keeper's made a save, but it's not good enough. It's back into play. But he was first to react, and it's in the back of the net.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, he's every right to be angry. The players are not executing his game plan today.
Well, they keep the ball moving. Pogba. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Martial can be dangerous from this position. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, it seemed like just a matter of time before they scored. Delicate, incisive play has done the damage.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Now, based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. And following that tackle, he's got to go into the book.
Yeah, he's mistimed more than anything there. Just mistimed his tackle. And you can see what the manager thinks, Derek. He just wants his players to calm down.
And he takes it on! Not an awful lot wrong with that free kick, but just wide.
When you set up for a free kick, you have to hit the target. He wasn't far off, but it was a miss.
It's with Alex Telles. Rashford. It's with McTominay. United might be able to cash in. Big chance. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, we'll see this again, and it's inches from going wide. It doesn't hit the post and goes in. Keeper is distraught.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. A goal! And I'll tell you, you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and what a team effort this is. Pass, pass, pass. We love to see goals like this. In the end, there's nothing the defence can do about it. Brilliant, wonderful goal.
Bruno Fernandes. And now Rashford. Pogba. On to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory. Their fans will be happy about that, Lee.
Well, it must be a dream as a striker to play in this team. They create for fun and have a lovely attacking style about them. Clinical finishing today as well.
In the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Lee.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.